Hey, what's up everybody? The Crap Gamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber around, and you know it. I've spent some time with the Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta, and here's my initial impressions. First of all, it plays like a faster version of Halo 2. Yes, there's some minor differences and some upgraded things, but the bottom line is, if you are a fan of the way map control was essential in Halo 2 online, then you're gonna like this game. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't like the sprint. After playing this game, you realize that it was built for 60 frames per second, and not having sprint is gonna slow down the pace and the style of this game tremendously. The sprint is needed, it's flowing, it's fluid, the game controls well. One of the things that I absolutely loved about the game is the ground pound move, which a lot of people were worried about, isn't really a factor. It's hard to pull off. You're more likely to die trying to pull it off than you are to actually land it. So don't fret about the ground pound move at all. You know, the controls are tight. The little jetpack moving, where you can move to the side real quick, is brilliant. I really like that. It keeps you, if you're in a hallway or something, it gets you out of trouble extremely quick. It's super fluid. I love how, like I said earlier, the map control is back. Everybody's got the same loadout. You don't have to worry about that. Get to the power weapons, control the maps, the high points, and things like that. It's back to being a game that takes skill, and it's really competitive. It takes a lot of teamwork. The games that I've won so far had quite a bit of teamwork and things like that. Not only that, but one of the biggest things that probably a lot of people won't talk about that's in this game is the added chatter that the characters do by themselves. So if you're playing solo and your team that you're playing with happens to be in a party chat and they aren't communicating with you, at least their NPCs will talk. They'll say over here, or good kill, or red screened over here, nice kill. They'll warn you, they tell you locations of enemies and things like that. So it's extremely helpful. Also, the graphics, simply stunning. Everything is crisp. The frame rate is smooth as can be. As I said earlier, you could tell this game was built around 60 frames per second. If you play the Halo Master Chief Collection, you'll notice, like Halo 1, 2, and 3 in particular, you could tell they weren't built with 60 frames per second in mind. Halo 4 plays a little bit better at 60 than the others, but as far as I can tell, there's a big difference for a game that's meant to be played at 60 frames per second and one that's not. And this game is meant to be played at 60 frames per second, and it's simply stunning to look at. It's gorgeous. The detail is amazing. You know, I love everything that they're doing. And the best part about it is, we're playing not even the beta. This isn't really a beta, more of an alpha to the beta. And I'm really impressed to see where they go. If you look at this game, it's a game that's a year away from being released, and it's already in such a great playable state. And the fact that they're bringing us in to help play it is all the better, because it's going to be fixed. I didn't really notice any issues whatsoever, but they're obviously allowing all these betas and testing so that they can have a trouble-free launch. And so far, so good. I think the game plays brilliantly. Definitely the best Halo online since Halo 2. If you're an old-school Halo fan, then you're going to love this game. Don't be put off by the smart scope or anything like that. There's no regular aiming down the sights. The smart scope takes the place of the standard scopes from before. It looks better. It works better. Everything works really well how they intended. They've upgraded Halo. They've kept it relevant without having to change a whole bunch of things, and that's the important thing that 343 had to do. Of course, you're going to have some people that aren't always going to be happy. Bottom line is, Halo is back as far as the multiplayer is concerned. I'm dying to see what they do with the single player. It looks brilliant, though. Let me know what you guys think if you've played the multiplayer. If not, let me know what you're thinking of what I'm describing, if it sounds appealing to you. Comment, rate, subscribe, rack 'em up. Crap Gamer, out.